Alright, welcome back to Monster Train 2. Back to getting a couple wins in a row here. Pyroborn and then Awoken. We did a sentient run. We had a couple... it was Pyro Dominion number 1, so we drafted a lot of good units off the start, including 2 Titan Sentries. They got some good upgrades. A single Siren of the Sea to start. Husk Hermit in there. This was more or less enough to win the game. Some key pieces were Siren Song, Awakening Thicket, and of course, Emblem of the Exiles. This thing is amazing. With Awoken in general. And yeah, Restoring Retreat was there too. You know what, today I am feeling like we could do one more Awoken run. And oddly enough, the 2 DLC clans are finished off. Let's go ahead and do... How about we do Sentient Underlegion? This combo was tricky because, you know, you can't really spawn in front of Sentient. It kind of, in general, negates both of their benefits. Well, let's see what we can do. Oh, we already have Sentient. Yes. Alright, Underlegion. No wins yet. Let's try Spore Touch then, since for the reasons I just stated. Win streak at 2 for both Seraph and Titans. No wins yet on this combo. What we want to see. So let's depart. Okay, first of all, number 1, Seraph, the flying guy, the floating guy, Corruption. We get Fleshweaver and Strixen Hallow, Fleshweaver, more mass. Like Mother's Pyre, so we can duplicate here. 2 Stings, 2 Rots, Animus of Will, might have a Decay Path here. Cortical Connector. We have 0 Shroom units. Underlegion does have very strong artifacts. And we have no consume cards. I'm going to skip this one, actually. See how that goes for us. We can cultivate. We can rejuvenate. We do have restores. Let's stick with the cultivating. I know I did that last run, but I think that's going to work best for us here. And we take the trial and ring 1 pretty much all the time. Dee-doo. Okay. Let's go ahead and get extra healing onto Sentient. And I think I will do the same thing again. Really need to survive Relentless here. Ooh, oh, we win! Wow. I don't think I would have predicted that. But of course I'll take it. Zap. All those cultivates really add up. And we see Sharpen, we see Restoration Detonation, we see Razor Sharp Edge. Razor Sharp Edge would be speculative. We need to find something to apply to it. I think we can. Restoration Detonation would be my second choice. But yeah, we'll take Razor Sharp Edge. Loamcoat Infectory, Glow Up. I'm going to play Loamcoat. Go throw that on Sentient. Alright, Multi-Strike, Large Stone, Shattered Shell. Yep. Okay. What Seraph do we have? We have Corruption Seraph. Fortunately, we cannot make Shattered Shell large. I think you gotta put health on him. I think that's right. Will can get plus 14. We can dupe a card here. I think I'll wait on that until we get a few more upgrades. Let's get rid of two. Get rid of a pair of stewards. Mixed pair. Enemy on the floor. Okay. Should be fine for us. Zappity zap. Quick crack. Alright, one coat. Propagating regen is quite nice. 11 currently? 11 to 13. He's got 4 spikes. We can swing 10 times. It's 450 damage. I'm actually gonna nuke this guy. This middle lineman. Of course, that's a clear. Let's get rid of this Ember. It's hard for me to get back in the habit of playing the Embers after playing a lot of Railforged, because they just eat them up, and it's good fuel. Alright, Steel Enhancer, Wildwood Sap, Sharpen. I'm gonna give me the Steel Enhancer. Spawning Pods and Factory Loam Coat again. I'll take a second Loam Coat. And I think equipment is in the cards for me here. There's Bloodthirsty Blade. Alright, Kleptosporidium. Quilling Catcher, Nim's Oath. I think Daze? That money is so good though, it's so early. This is worth what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700 gold? Yeah. Alright, Bloodthirsty Blade, please. The Spoiler Room makes sense. We have some expensive spells. We have a couple rots. Play it. Let's reroll. Alright, Awakening Thicket or Old Growth. Well, not or. We're gonna play Awakening Thicket. I don't have enough money. And we play the Flesh Weaver. Can't play both of these, can we? A bit of an oversight. Was my Senti gonna die here? No. Okay. Well, Shield Steward does. Oh my god. Shield Steward, no! Huh. Now do you live? Good. all of that mass off of Flesh Weaver. That's how you win this fight. There's Bloodthirsty Blade. Oh, we'd have to combine the Lone Coat. Okay. Work here. No? Okay. Still dead, huh? Well, we tried. Need a big heal. Need a big heal. Crap. Nice. Do we want to play the Rot? I think it's pretty good value. Alright, easy win. Alright. Nice. +3 Slay. Alright, Deadly Variant, Awoken's Rail Spike. Contagious. It's kind of sad that this card used to be so good. Cannot draw additional cards this turn. Screw your infinite, buddy. Alright, these are all skips. Don't have those going on. Prickly Puffball, Animus of Will, Swirl Launcher. Puffball is pretty nice here. We'll take Ember. And let's load up our Puffball. Alright, we're gonna do Endless Large. That's pretty great. Weapons Cache Fight Club. Swift Steel Dagger. You know, I'm gonna play Weapons Cache. Cultivate 3, sure. We can dupe a card. Oh my god, just Endless Puffball. Alright, give me another Puffball. Oh, I almost did it. Remove. Shield Steward. Get out of here. What are we going to do with Animus of Will? Maybe another Endless? Alright, well. Boppity boo. Let's play Animus. First floor. Oh, you know what? We've got to let Shattered Shell do work. So we're going to reverse the original order of flooring I had. Yeah, we got to do that. Let's go and play the Ember. Yeah, plus these bell ringers are coming out here. Profane Supplicant. Play the Steward out of the deck. Damn cute. Yeah, this is very similar to the last run. We have two endless big things that just apply damage when you hit them. It's kind of funny. Alright, Awakening Thicket here. Let's not incant. And, sorry, I spaced out for a second. I'm like, oh, this looks cool. Cool looking video game. Yeah, easy win. Let's go. Sometimes the old brain goes on autopilot. Alright, Preserved Thorns, Channel Song, Wildwood Custodian. No thank you. Mushroom Cloud Grower, Max Cap. Nope. No, sir. Alright, Spell Shop. Can do something with Steel Enhancer. I don't know. Trinkets. Actually, this is the last artifact shop until the last ring. But what will we dupe? There's really nothing to dupe. I'll do it anyway. 2 artifacts over here. Deepwood Oil Cleansing Water. Give me the water. Sting Merchant Cost Judge Scales. Thorn Casing. Alright, Split Anvil. Do both of these. Find a nice expensive spell to put on holdover, namely Rot. You can dupe a card. We'll remove one. Guess we have to dupe one here anyway. It's dumb, but give me one more Steel Enhancer, please. And same idea. We need to get some deployable weaponry. That's a good start. Whap whap. Yeah, weapons cache needs deployability here. There's no other way around it. Okay. Give me my money. Lone coat here. Steward, you can go out. Don't really need boiler room anymore. Alright. And I should remember to use Split Anvil even though I don't have my customary holdover on my expensive spell. End turn. Alright, Ensnare, Old Growth. Awakened Thicket. Let's take Old Growth. Can potentially combine things. Tome of Evergrowth is amazing. Let's do it. Alright, I want Equipment Shop. Make deployable. We want weapons cache. Combine 2 cards into 1. Let's do Lone Coat, Old Growth. That's the priority for combination. Spell Sanctum Mushroom Swift Seal. Let's reroll here to take a look. Don't want any of those. Zone of Silence does not work on Corruption Seraph. It's also, it says non-boss on it anyway. Alright, we're good. Diadem, Iron Tongue, Boiler Room. Skip. Oh, weapons cache. Shattered shell. Alright, so this one goes here. Let's play these two upstairs and a lone puffball in the middle. With the old floater. Alright, we can override weapons cache now. Okay, Bloodthirsty Blade. Let's sap them. Oh, right. Not this spawn right away. Restore, restore. Tome of Evergrowth gets used every single turn. Every single turn. We need a big heal. We need a really big heal card. I'm a little worried. Oh, we got a rot. It's nice. Careful who gets the restores. Alright, big red X's. Can we save you? No. Okay. Thank you, C10T. Alright, spreading spores, fungi in a suit, great decay. I'm gonna take spreading spores. And give me card draw now that we have split anvil. Alright, I might want this magic shop. Let's go combine. Don't want stoic plate mail. Reroll. Echo vault. Okay. Yes. I think that's what I want. And I'm going to be duping Tome of Evergrowth here. I'm actually going to come in... Oh, you can't do it in the... You can't do it in the equipment shop. You can't dupe. Alright, 160 health. That's what we want to see. Weapons cache. Alright, sentient. Shattered shell. Let's do Echo Vault Puffball. Do a rot. Oh, we're gonna get banged up here. Need my awakening thicket. I'm gonna play boiler room here. If there's any way for me to get this money. Oh, yes, there is. Okay. Echo Ball! Alright, are we going to leak out the top? We are. I think we'll let that slide. Little rot. Right, we're a little leaky. I think use 4 touch here. Going in a little soft out of this fight. Oh, why didn't I play? Oh my god, okay. Sorry, autopilot again. Big red X. Alright. Brain back on. Okay, another big red X. Don't want any cant here. So I think if I can get a Holy Stone holdover on a rot, that's going to set us up incredibly well. Destroying Retreat, Awakening Thicket. You know what? This is a bigger heal. I'm gonna take it. Dig Deep Mulch, Mushroom, skip. Alright, and I'm gonna do Magic Shot. Right, there's heal. Let's put on a rot. I can dupe cards here too, which is nice. World Ending Strain, amazing. Crown of the Eternal, amazing. We have 35 cards. Ancient Roots I'm actually not going to take. I'm worried this interacts with Split Anvil weird. I think I might remember that being the case. I'm going to reroll. Manifold Mirror. Does that help us? How many pieces of equipment do we have? 1, 2. That doesn't really help us. Spike's Rooted. You know, let's take Root Split Mass too. Why not? Alright, we're gonna dig into this part of it all. Let's make Spreading Spores cheap. Alright, remove Consume. Amazing. Intrinsic -1. Oh, we didn't get holdover though. That kind of sucks. Alright, duplicate. Tome of Evergrowth. Tome of Evergrowth. How many units do we have? 5? Yeah, we'll get one more. And another. The puffballs are gonna die. This is not an entirely stupid thing to do. Alright, anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Oh, how about this? That's nice. Here, let's do it. Weapons cache. Let's put Echo Vault on the top floor. Alright, here we go. You get that. You get that. You get that. And you get that. Yeah, 0's not great. It's fine. We want boiler room. Guess I'll put it here. '56 corruption already, Dios mío. Insano. Oh, did we use our... Did we use my dumb ability last turn? You gotta use your dumb ability. Oh, we have a I gotta play Awakening Thicket. Split Anvil unfortunately does not make your rooms cheaper. Yeah, I think this is pretty important for us. Okay. What? Did you see that? Did the puffball get huge there for a second? Alright, that's funny. Niner. Yeah, one of the best things you can do on this Seraph fight is just have 3 full rows. Alright. I love how big he gets, watch. Boop. Alright. These remaining 2. So I think what I'll do here is let's rot. Spore touch. Let's heal. I'm going to replace the tomes. Just get a little bit more on this Seraph. Alright. Yeah, if we gotten a holdover on that rod, it would have been absolutely amazing. Do you... Okay, I think you live. Just do a restore. That should do it. Handily winning the Seraph fight. Very nice. Let's go ahead and embarrass Seraph further. Press and turn. Of course we shall fight them. This is the point of this whole adventure. And what do we think? I'm gonna throw Sentient and Cheddar Shaw on the top floor. Top floor. And then I do want Echo Ball out immediately. Puffballs will play on the bottom 2 floors. Okay, so unfortunately we cannot really play Restoring Retreat. It's fine. Let's do Spore Touch. Throw out the remaining Steward. Need to remember to play Firelight on the middle floor every time. Alright, there's my Rot. Let's go ahead and take care of Savagery. And let's do Firelight here. Stop playing spells on the middle floor. And then go through and do all of our sapping. Oh wow. Puffball just dies, doesn't he? gonna say 9 turns for this Titan fight. Alright, Puffball. And I think we can go ahead and rot. We're gonna take a little bit of damage. Oof, what a hand. Puffball dies again. Oh, does he? Spore Touch can go on to Savagery. Curse of Entropy is fine. And Savagery did break through there. Problem with the Tomes of Evergrowth is I'm losing them. I'm losing the ability. Alright, we're chipping away. Remember, we do have world-ending strain here, so that's going to help quite a bit. Alright, Awakening Thicket is great. Of course, we want to play Pyrolite. And, you know, let's go ahead and burn these tomes. Minion is done. Oof. Big heal for them. Oh my gosh, this floor. Holy shit. Let's go ahead and drop you down to make that less frightening. And I think stop casting spells. Alright, it won't be 8 turns. Pyrolite no longer necessary. But decay is good. Still going, alright. 16 damage. Game is chugging a little bit, isn't it? What's going on there? Alright, now it's fine. Still Tomes of Evergrowth hanging out in my deck. And seem to be pretty good here. Alright, next turn should do it. Why do I still have a Tome of Evergrowth? Oh my god. Alright, end turn. One more turn. Looks like wave 12 is the correct answer. GG. 50 health remaining out of 109. Some great puffballs, an amazing sentient, a great shattered shell, lots of good artifacts, lots of good equipment. This run had it all. Another W for the books. Oh, new healing record. I did not expect that, honestly. All right, so two more sentient runs to do. Maybe we just power through. Healing done. 3,400, interesting. I would not have expected that. Total awoken wins 20, win streak to 3. And what do we want to call out here? Of course, I mean, Shattered Shell is the scaler. And probably merged equipment? Yeah, you got to put that on the thumbnail. That's too cool. Third in line would be Prickly Puffball. Endless Large Stone, pretty good. Not amazing. Maybe Titanite is better here. And then the whole idea with Weapons Cache, pulling the merged equipment, and then playing Awakening Thicket over it. Very good. And some Spreading Spore, some Spore Touch. Oh, one of my favorite cards. So good. We had 6 of them. I feel like I played a lot more than 6. I don't know how that would be possible. I'd have to watch that Titan fight again. I swear I played more than 6 of those. And then Rot with a Holy Stone would have been amazing with a holdover on this. Spells free every turn and 3 healing. But we did get it done. That was a fun one. All right, that's going to do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Is that 3 wins in a row, I think? Yeah, I'm not going to look. But, nice to not lose. Hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, leave me a like, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next Monster Train 2 video. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.